evening, YouTubers. So ironically enough, I am still on my trip, and ironically enough, I'm back in Clovis where I started off on Monday. Ended up having to loop on back. So, and I had some time in the evening, and there was some interesting stuff that happened today I thought I'd kind of share. Get my housekeeping done though. I am smoking a Ben Wade Golden Walnut that I'd gotten to restore. Unfortunately, when I reamed the bowl down, it had some moderate cracks in the inner chamber, so I had to pipe mud it. And once that cured, it smokes great, just, can't sell it that way. So that's kind of my housekeeping on there, but kind of semi-exciting and disappointing. I was passing through Artesia, New Mexico, and ended up passing an antique store. I like that stuff. So I swung on in. Where'd my lighter go? There it is. Ow. There we go. So I stepped on in. And lo and behold, they have a 1970s Barry, B-A-R-I, out of Denmark, unsmoked, and here's the big one, sort of, post 1976 Sassini 4-Dot, unsmoked. Okay, so definitely kind of excited about that. Okay, now admittedly, post 1976 Sassinis were nowhere near as good as pre 1976. Just the quality of the briar, the level of workmanship involved wasn't there after 1976, but still a Sassini. And I think the Barry they wanted $50 for, the Sassini they wanted $55, which is, for the Barry it's high. For the Sassini, post 76, I would have thought 40 to 60 would be the range, so probably right in there. What killed me though is I like to restore estate pipes, and both of them are unsmoked, which means there really wasn't anything for me to do for them. Plus, I already spent my budget for the month. I ended up having to order buffing pads, buffing compound, and some banding supplies. I've got like 4 pipes that have small cracks on the shank I need to band on that. And it was just, I don't know, I was there in the store for like 30 minutes going back and forth and back and forth, and just finally decided, no, I spent my budget and these 2 pipes are unsmoked, so I'm not going to get the enjoyment of restoring it, which is what really does it for me. So I said no. Thanked the lady, put down where the store was so I can go by some other time when I happen to be in town, see what else they have. Oh, that's an idea. I don't know if anybody out there is interested in those pipes, but like I said, they're both, one's post 76 4-Dot Sassini, and the other is a 70s Bari, B-A-R-I, both unsmoked. And I think it was the Sagebrush Antique Store in Artesia, New Mexico. So if anyone out there is interested, I'm sure they'd probably ship if someone's interested in those. So that was my first kind of exciting, kind of disappointing thing for the day. And then I had to stop for my last assignment in Roswell around 5 o'clock. Older gentleman, apparently he used to work on movies and stuff like that, and he told me this story. Had me peeing in my pants. Now, whether it's true, I think highly unlikely, but it was a good enough story I wanted to share it. A apparently back in the day, after Sean Connery got, more of a reputation, well known, and he came to Hollywood, to start acting out of, California, Hollywood, all that fun stuff. Well, a friend of his decided to take him to a baseball game. Now, Sean Connery had never, something popped on my screen, been to a baseball game, but his friend explained it to him, took him to the game. So apparently they're sitting in seats along the first base line, and first batter comes up, hits a single, sprinting down the line. And Sean jumps up and is yelling, "Run, Mon, run!" And his friend's looking over, okay, good, he's enjoying this. Second batter comes up, hits another single. And he's sprinting down the line, and Sean's jumping up, "Run, Mon, run!" Third batter gets up there and gets walked. So third batter's doing a slow jog down the line. Sean jumps up and he's yelling at him, "Come on, run, Mon, run, run!" And his friend looks over at him and says, No, he walks. And Sean looks at him, "Why?" And the guy says, "Well, he got 4 balls." Sean looks at him, looks back at the runner, and yells out, "Walk proudly, Mon, walk proudly." I'm sorry, I love that, and I almost peed my pants. That was a funny-ass story. Don't know if it's true, probably doubt it's true, but that was definitely a funny story. So yeah, don't smoke this a lot because it doesn't really fit in my pipe case very well, but it's a great smoker, even with the pipe mud, so very happy with that. Only problem with smoking out here tonight is I've got the occasional mosquitoes coming out here. And since smokers are second-class citizens these days, all we get is a bench somewhere on the outside. Couldn't possibly have a decent place inside to smoke. So, of course, I got a friend of mine who apparently his cousin is very well off, and he's a smoker. So when you check into hotels nowadays, there's that little thing on the bottom that says if they find evidence of smoking, they'll charge you $250. Well, whenever he travels now, he just assumes an additional $250 on every night he stays someplace, because he says, "I'm going to smoke in my room. I can afford it, no big deal." I'm just thinking, damn, must be nice to be able to do that. So, well, it's 10 o'clock about here in Clovis. I am going to finish my Hobbit's Friend, Hobbit's Weed. Don't sure which one of those it is, but it's one of them. And then go in, wind down, and go to bed. So I hope you're all having a good smoke with me, and happy smoking.